Oh, hey guys! I'm so excited to see you. Welcome to another week at Church at Home. I am so excited. I hope you're excited. We're gonna kick things off with some worship. Let's go.
Who am I that the highest king would welcome me? I was lost, but he brought me in. Oh, his love for me. Oh, his love for me. Who the sun sets free, oh, is free indeed. I'm a child of God, yes I am. Free at last, he has ransomed me. His grace runs deep. While I was a slave to sin, Jesus died for me. Yes, he died for me. Who the sun sets free, oh, is free indeed. I'm a child of God, yes I am. In my Father's house, there's a place for me. I'm a child of God, yes I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am. You are for me, not against me. I am who you say I am. I am chosen, not forsaken. I am who you say I am. You are for me, not against me. I am who you say I am. I am who you say I am. Who the sun sets free, oh, is free indeed. I'm a child of God, yes I am. In my Father's house, there's a place for me. I'm a child of God, yes I am. Who the sun sets free, oh, is free indeed. I'm a child of God, yes I am. In my Father's house, there's a place for me. I'm a child of God, yes I am. I'm a child of God, yes I
You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, working in this place. I worship you, I worship you. Waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. Whoa, waymaker, miracle worker, promise keeper, light in the darkness. My God, that is who you are. You are here, touching every heart. I worship you, I worship you. You are here, healing every heart. I
so good. I hope that you were singing really loud. I know that I was like shouting and screaming really loud. So we're gonna kick things off and go over to the Loop Show next. But first, Ricky and Jamie wanted me to ask you guys one question. They wanted me to ask you, what is your normal power? So like, you have superpowers that are made up, like you're invisible or flying. Like, those are superpowers that we don't really have. But what is a normal power that you have? So maybe for like me, I can play the tuba. And I can play the tuba pretty well. That's a normal power. Or maybe it's like, I am really tall. Or maybe your normal power is you have like really, really bushy eyebrows. I don't know. So what is your normal power? You got it? All right, let's see what Ricky and Jamie have to say.
Did you know that you have a secret power?
Is it flight? One way to find out. Oh, it's not flight.
Hang on for the loop.
3, 2, 1. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Okay.
That was awesome.
Whew, I'm Ricky.
I'm Jamie.
Actually, Jamie, before we get started, I need to talk to you about something.
Okay, like on camera, or did you want to? What's that? I've never seen that before.
I found it by the snack table. Jamie, you have to come clean.
Okay.
Are you a superhero?
That's preposterous. I would be exhausted if I were a Loop Show host by day and a masked vigilante by night. I've got to get my 10 hours of sleep.
Well, someone has been going around and helping people out of troublesome spots. He or she has been going around in a mask like this, calling themselves Goober Girl.
This is news to me. I have no clue what it is. Maybe it was left here for something else or by a previous host.
Well, we got a postcard, and someone asked how they could save the world. So if you were a superhero,
I'm not.
that would be really handy. Okay, I'll drop it. I'll believe you. Saving the world starts with a superpower we all have. Because we all know, with great power comes great...
Costumes!
No, it's responsibility. Is your chair, is that your phone?
Oh, this, it's actually my dentist. Yes, he wanted to check on my teeth, so I'd better go do that because your teeth are important. They're like part of your mouth.
Is that a pager?
Pager, noun. Also known as a beeper, a wireless telecommunications device that receives and displays messages. Popular in the 1980s.
No, this is my beeper. Oh, and you know what? It's actually dress as a superhero day at my dentist. So I'm so glad that you had this so I can take it and dress like a superhero at my dentist while he checks my teeth. So, okay, bye.
Oh, she is totally a superhero.
Excuse me, could I ask, what is grace?
What is grace? I guess it's like when a ballerina is really good at jumps.
Oh, well, grace is what we say at dinner time before we eat to make our wings stronger.
Grace is forgiving others and forgiving yourself.
Oh, that's good too.
You know what? Grace is actually the name of my best friend.
Grace is forgiveness.
Wait, you're like half man, half horse?
It's called a centaur.
Centaur?
Centaur.
Centaur of what?
E-A-R, not an E-R.
Grapes? Yep, grapes. They're like those little red and green fruits that you make juice out of.
Grapes? Do you think grace can save the world?
I think yes.
No.
Why?
No, grace can't save the world. Anything that's free is too cheap. Grace is cheap, everyone.
Oh, if it's too good to be true, if it's free, is that it?
Yeah, exactly.
You can't accept anything if you don't pay for it, is that it?
It must be a sham. I don't believe it.
I guess when it comes down to it, anything is possible to save the world, and I think grapes is in that category.
Who are you?
Do you want to know how to save the world? Okay, don't start with utility belt, arc reactors, or radioactive spiders. Come on, work. Psst. It's not working. You start with grace. You see, no one can save the world on their own. No matter how hard we try to be the heroes in our own lives, we still mess up. At some point, sin trips us all up, you know? Yeah. But you see, God has given us a secret power. And that's the incredible power of His grace. Instead of punishing us for when we fail, His grace gives us His glory. You see, God's grace is a superpower because there's nothing else in the world like it. Grace, it's free. There's nothing we can do to earn it. We don't get it because we're good, and we can't lose it because we're bad. None of us have the right to grace, but we all can have it. We all need it. And we all can get God's grace if we choose to accept it. The secret power of grace is yours if you choose it.
We all get God's grace completely free, and that's good news.
All right, I'm here. What did I miss?
It's not fair.
What's not fair? I'm sorry I'm late.
Why do you get to be a superhero?
I told you.
You're still wearing the mask, Jamie. Right on your face. Superpowered face. I'm the one who loves superheroes. I want to be a superhero.
Oh, a challenge card.
Using only yes and no questions, you must guess what's on your cape. Once you have your final guess what your superhero or villain name is and what your powers are.
Ooh, 1, 2, 3, shoot. Oh no!
Cape me.
Ooh.
Am I an instrument?
No. Like a musical instrument?
Yes.
No.
Am I edible?
Yes.
Ooh. Am I pizza?
I think you might put it on a pizza.
Ooh, okay. Am I anchovies?
Okay, close.
Am I goldfish?
No.
Okay. Am I trout?
Yes.
No way. Okay, I am Mr. Trouter, a villain. Mr. Trouter lurks in the shadows and goes around throwing sardines in people's food unsuspectingly right before they take a bite. It's like almost like right before someone sneezes kind of thing. He throws sardines into people's mouths and people don't care for it. Mr. Trouter.
You were spot on. That's exactly what you are.
Oh.
Yes.
Wow. Fish cape. All right, Jamie, it's your turn.
Yay! I'm so excited.
Oh wow, this is gonna be right up your alley.
Fierce and happy? Okay.
Guess away.
Am I a food?
No.
Am I a musical instrument?
No.
I'm going off what you said. Beauty products.
No.
Lipstick girl.
No.
Grocery. Office supplies. Tree. School supplies. Sequence. Am I shoe girl? Steering wheel girl. Do I have Christmas lights on my back?
No. You're not close in anything that you've said yet.
Okay. All right.
All right, Jamie, I'll give you a hint.
Yes?
You're the best.
Chocolate girl. An A+ paper. Does my cape have your face on it? Movie popcorn girl. Ninja turtle girl. Vacation girl. Puppies. Am I puppy girl?
No. Jamie.
Yes?
I'm in awe of you and all the things that you do. You put me in awe.
Am I Jesus girl?
No. You put me in awe.
Am I a like trophy girl?
Yes!
I have trophies on my back!
Yes!
Yay! I am superhero girl. I'm trophy girl. And I go around the world making people feel really good about themselves and giving them awards for what they're amazing at. You're amazing at sleeping. You're amazing at doing schoolwork. You're amazing at eating, and you're amazing at drinking chocolate milk. Everybody gets an award. You know who else gets awards?
Quizman!
Hey, it's time for the quiz game. Have you ever sat down for like a big meal and someone's like, who's gonna say grace? Charles, would you like to say grace? Or maybe you've heard someone be like, ooh, I'll say grace. God is great, God is good, thank you for this food. They're just saying, will someone pray for this meal? So why do they call it saying grace? Where does that even come from? Do you know the answer? I know. Is it A, grace is another word for thanks? B, grace is the lady who invented prayer? C, grace is what Jesus called prayer? Or D, grace reminds us to bow our heads? Well, if you said B, you're wrong. But I extend grace to you. It's actually A. In the old days, the phrase was actually saying grace is. And basically, what this meant was Thanksgiving. So when you said your mealtime graces, it was a chance for you to sit and pause and be reflective and say every good gift comes from God, even food. Every meal is a miracle, including broccoli. Yeah, I said it, and I'll say it again, broccoli. So we say grace, and we also sing about grace. I mean, one of the most well-known hymns of all time is Amazing Grace. So another question for you. The man who wrote this song, John Newton, wrote this after experiencing what kind of catastrophe? Was it A, surviving tuberculosis? B, surviving war? C, surviving a bear attack? Or D, surviving a storm at sea? Well, if you said D, you know your hymn history, and I am super proud of you. So here's how the story goes. John Newton is on a boat. It's 1748, and all of a sudden, this violent storm kicks up, and he starts praying to God. And at that moment, the cargo in the ship shifts miraculously, and it saves them. The ship sails on to safety. That starts him on this path to Christianity. And at some point, he sits down and he writes this amazing song. Way to go, John Newton! Amazing Grace was published in 1772, and it's estimated that we perform this song somewhere around 10 million times every year, and that's amazing. Grace. The song that we're talking about right now, Amazing Grace. It's Incredible Grace, and that's another title that he could have used. Anyhow, grace is something we talk about, something we sing about, but it's also something that can be really hard to understand or even accept. Imagine it this way. Imagine you get this really important test back from your teacher, and there, right at the top, is a big, fat F. You studied really hard, but you didn't nail it. And then imagine the same teacher walks over and picks up that test and rips it right in half. Right in front of you. It doesn't count. The test is completely gone. Well, your teacher just demonstrated grace to you. You failed, but it doesn't count. Your ship was sinking, but the cargo shifted. Your fridge was empty, but the plate in front of you was filled. Are you getting this? Grace is something that you can't earn. It's not something that you deserve, but that you get. It has no limits. It has no expiration dates. So what can you do with this grace? What do we do with this power of grace? Grace forgives your past so that we can be thankful. And grace sets promises for your future so you can be full of faith. God's infinite grace gives you the power to be grateful and trust Him in absolutely everything. So, say a prayer of thanks. Sing a song of His promises. You are amazing because of the secret power of God's grace.
All right, so we're gonna keep the challenge going. Jamie?
Yes.
Blindfold. It's
Yay!
time for another cape.
I'm so ready.
Oh, wow.
Yeah?
Oh, Jamie.
Okay, don't touch it, don't touch it, don't touch it.
You are gonna wanna take this home.
All right.
Wow.
Something that I want to take home. So am I chocolate girl?
No.
Am I...
Just the cape. You just wanna take the cape home. I wasn't giving a hint.
Oh, is it pink?
Yes.
Ah, I love pink. Am I sprinkles girl?
No.
Am I fireworks? Am I firework girl?
No.
Oh, not fireworks.
Remember the things I said yes to.
What did you say yes to?
That is pig.
Are there pigs on my...
No.
Pigs are pink. Pink bubblegum. Am I bubblegum?
No.
Oh, I'm a flamingo.
Yes!
I'm flamingo girl.
Yes!
Yes! I go around at night. This is the theme song. And I save the flamingos.
I love it. It's catchy.
Thanks.
And we definitely have the license for it. Well done. Take off your blindfold.
Oh my word. This is amazing.
Don't you want to take that home?
Oh my gosh, I do. Look, there's little tiny ones. All right, round 2 for Ricky. You're gonna like this one. It's a really good one. Okay. All right. Okay, what are your guesses?
Am I edible?
No.
Am I an animal?
No.
Am I a person?
No.
Am I not living?
Correct.
Am I a lamp?
Whoa. Wait. Well, no. Okay, yeah, okay.
Yes.
Close.
Yes or no?
Technically, no.
Okay. So I'm not a lamp. Am I fire?
Yes, you are!
I'm on fire?
Oh
No, where? How? I am Fire Safety Man!
Oh, that's a good one.
I set fires to let people know that fires are dangerous.
You set safe fires.
Well, no, they are very dangerous, but people will then be prepared for fires. All your important items put in a fireproof safe? Too late for you to find out now. Fire has been set. I'm the hero that this city doesn't really want.
Yay! Isn't that amazing?
Wow, this is impressive.
That's really, really good.
Look at that. Fire. Oh, hanger.
You could save the world from fires, but not hangers.
Yeah. Oh, my only weakness.
They're your undoing.
Hangers. They're so tangly. Oh no! Help!
I'm coming to get you!
Oh, no! I'm melting, which is ironic because I'm made of fire. Entirely out of fire. Oh no! Oh, hangers. My arch nemesis.
Grace isn't just a get out of jail free card. That's what we call cheap grace. That's I'm just gonna keep sinning because I'm covered in grace. That is not real grace. And that's not what Jesus came to show us. Jesus came to this earth so that we could experience the real power of grace and real freedom that comes with it. So today, we want to tell you all about the faithfulness, the goodness, and the grace of God. It is available to you at this very moment. The faithfulness of God. Say it with me. The faithfulness of God. There's always grace. There's always the potential for freedom, and He always gives you a way out. It's a little bit like video games today. I know you guys play those. There's so many popular games like Call of Duty, Anthem, there's Fortnite, but I grew up, they were some different games. We played Pac-Man and Frogger and Donkey Kong and Galaga. And then there was this one game called Asteroids. And the graphics on Asteroids, they were unbelievable. There was a spaceship that was just like this. Whoop! I mean, you could draw it just like this. Wow! And there goes your spaceship, and it's going all around. And then there was these asteroids that would come your way, and you could draw them too, like this. Donk, donk, donk. Super, super cool, right? So here you go. Here's your spaceship. Here's the asteroids coming at them. And you could just go everywhere, and you had unlimited power to fire. So unlimited firepower, and you're just, and you would blow up your asteroids. And then there would be these little asteroids. So you would blow up a big asteroid, and then little asteroids would happen. And they would come all over, and they would try to get toward your little triangle ship, and you would just get scared, and you would go forward, and you're still moving around, and you're trying to get out. And then there was a button. If you were in trouble, there was a button. Oh yeah, that big old button. And the button was called hyperspace. So when you were in trouble, boom, hyperspace. And you and your spaceship would disappear from the screen. And then it would appear somewhere else. There was always a way out. In the kingdom of God, there is no hyperspace, but there is a button, and it's called hyper grace. So have a little fun with me here. Our God is faithful, and He will always give you a way out. What do you do when you're tempted? I hope that you'll understand this powerful truth. Every temptation is an invitation to depend on Christ. Every time you feel trapped, it's an invitation to depend on the grace of Jesus. So what do you do when you're trapped? You recognize that He gives you a way out.
great grace comes great responsibility.
Grace gives you the power to be grateful and faithful.
Hyper grace gives you true freedom.
All right, Ricky, are you ready to go save some people with our new personas?
Let's do it. Enjoy the ride!
Let's fly!
Oh, looks like this lamp is giving off too much heat. Fire!
Here I come! Flamingos, I'm coming to save you all!
Oh!
Here I come!
Is this a fire exit? I don't know. It's not properly labeled. Fire hazard! Oh, I guess that would indicate it's not.
Hey guys, I hope you had an amazing day today at church, at your home. I know I had a blast. I hope you did too. So that's it for today. We have gone through worship. We've gone through Bible stories. We've seen action characters talk in little figurine voices. So we've seen it all. And now it's time for some questions to come up. So last time, the questions kind of ran me over and they came from this direction. So I'm gonna go this way and hopefully the questions won't hit me this time. I'm sorry. I always go the wrong way. All right, we'll see you guys next time.